We all have had the experience that we've had difficult conversations at work. The boss tells us they're disappointed in what we did or didn't do. The customer calls and says, you promised me XYZ, I got ABC, I'm unhappy. Or a colleague says something you don't like, or even you say something out of frustration or agitation or even anxiety that you didn't really mean, and you pinch someone, as they say. And so how do you recover from difficult conversations? First thing, you want to develop your resiliency, not your resiliency so that you're like a rock and nothing penetrates you, but resiliency so you can take feedback and accept it and not have it mean that something's broken within inside you. The worst thing you can do is be defensive when giving feedback, because when you're defensive, you block off all possibility of learning, and then people actually don't want to give you feedback anymore. They slowly move away from you because they don't want the conflict, and then you lose that beautiful gift of feedback. So developing resiliency takes you understanding first and foremost who you are. Self-awareness is critical in developing resiliency. So you have to understand, what does it look like when I am triggered, when I'm in a pattern, when my amygdala has taken me for a ride and I'm acting like I've just been chased by a saber-toothed tiger, when all my colleagues said is, hey, you're holding me up here. So understanding and knowing yourself to know you're in an emotional hijack, and then what is your response pattern, your habituated patterns when you're in an emotional hijack. And then get yourself in the frame of mind. Are you committed to building the resiliency? So when you have an emotional hijack, when your amygdala has gone running wild, one of the things to understand is that your sympathetic nervous system is on high gear. Your sympathetic nervous system is triggering your adrenals to say you are under almost certain attack. You have adrenaline, cortisol, and norepinephrine rushing through your body, through your little heart, your organs, and your brain. And it is making you unable to respond in a responsible, mature adult way. So as soon as you realize you are in an amygdala hijack, or you're getting reactivated, and you might notice it because you get sick to your stomach, or you start grinding your teeth, or clenching your fists, or giving somebody the finger, underneath your hand, or you start ignoring somebody. So you're in a reactive response to what's happening to you. It's actually not responding, you're actually reacting. Then the first thing to do with self-awareness is say, okay, this doesn't feel good. I don't want to feel this way. I choose to feel different. So you can shake off that negativity like I did today in my coaching call. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And then you can step into your full power. But what you're going to have to do first is take some deep breaths. Get your parasympathetic nervous system responding. So when you breathe deeply and slowly, for example, 6 counts in and 8 counts out, you calm yourself down. You calm your adrenals down. Your brain acts or your mind acts like a tend and befriend. So it opens up your aperture to see things differently. So what happens is, when your brain is in that state of tend and befriend, you have a release of dopamine, of oxytocin, and of serotonin, and you can see more clearly. You even see that that person that said what they said or gave you the feedback that you didn't like, they weren't trying to be harmful. Typically what happened is you got triggered because something from your past says that you're not good enough or you're not capable enough, and this person just shined the light on something that wasn't working, and you gave it lots more meaning than you needed to. So power in the workplace is being able to accept feedback and recover from difficult conversations without having it take you for a ride down the amygdala hijack lane. Best of success to you in recovering from your emotions at work.